Today I want to talk to you about why trust and service are just as important as the actual insurance products that you buy. Recently I was introduced to a structural engineer who had a business owner's policy and professional liability policy that he had taken out about 10 years ago when he got out of school. He was told by his colleagues that a certain company was the best company to go through because they had very robust coverages, they were competitive on a price standpoint, and he went with that company. When I was introduced to this client, I told him that, hey, look, no one has looked at your policy in over 10 years. It may make sense for someone to take another set of eyes on this policy. And he agreed. We sat down a few weeks ago. We went through all the coverages with him. And it turns out there are a number of coverages that we both realized he needed after I talking with his clients and we put our heads together that he needed in case something were to happen in his business. So it turns out when we sat down with this client, he was 100% correct. The company that he was currently with was in fact the best company for him to be with for his type of business. However, as I mentioned before, the coverages were equally important. So we sat down, we increased some of his coverages. This client really appreciated the fact that we took the time to go through his policy, gave him straightforward advice, telling him that his company was still, the company he was currently with, was still the best company for him to be with after all these years. It turns out we actually do represent that company that he has. We were able to have the client come on board as a client. He was more than happy to do that because the person he was currently doing business with, the agent, was actually out of state, had never sat down with him and reviewed the coverages with him, and by the time we were finished, he saw the value in having a local presence with someone he can sit down with regularly, put our minds together and make sure he is covered in the event of any losses. So I really appreciated this client because we were not able to do anything for him on a price standpoint, but he really did see the value in sitting down with someone. He trusted us and he liked the idea of a local agent. The reason I tell you that story is myself as a producer and the Murray Group as an independent insurance agency both see the value in trust and local service. So if that resonates with you, please give me a call here at the Murray Group. Scott Cahill. Thank you.